Hey yo, LAZ, man, make sure y'all type my name in st.laz on Spotify and find that playlist, Major Saint Laz Bangers. These songs is on all major streaming platforms. You heard, but if you need them all on one major playlist, all my biggest features, all my best songs, all my new music with the bro King Taco, the next R&B sensation, everything you looking for is on this playlist. Type it in.
So we getting busy, and somebody ended up hitting me in my back. So I felt a shock, like my arm just went out when I was fighting. So I felt the shock, and I automatically had to think of something tactical. One of the members, the Moes, Peace Stone, Almighty, came to pick me up to help me get up out of that situation. My name is Matthew Ranglin, aka Rags, like Rags to Riches. I got sentenced on a conspiracy to Hobbs Act robbery. And a Hobbs Act robbery, I had a mandatory 10 over my head. That's when a firearm is discharged. How the feds play is, if you have the gun separately or around drugs, that's a mandatory 5. If you brandish it as a pointed to somebody's head, it's 7. If you discharge it, it's 10. So how I beat that was, they tried to get into my ex-girlfriend's head and got in my phone. I was under ATF investigation for alleged shootings and alleged homicides or whatever the case may be. So when this case happened, I got grabbed less than 24 hours, got apprehended from Middletown police, and they apprehended me for the FBI. So when they asked for to get the password to my phone, where they messed up was they had a body warrant for me and my brother, which is my co-defendant. They had a body warrant, so they didn't have necessarily a warrant to go on my phone. On top of that, aiming to pin things on me from my phone from the alleged investigations or whatnot the case may be. I'm here on this case, so when I challenged it in court, and I faked it. I bluffed it like if I was going to go to trial and everything, because I was facing 30 years. And I was in Category 6. I was still on New York State parole and everything. So I wasn't about to just settle for nothing. You know what I mean? So I fought the fight. I challenged a lot of things, like no DNA in the case, no prints on the projectiles. It was nothing. It was damn near flawless. The only reason why I just went to the feds was because I was under the investigation. So when this case happened, I was just red flagged. So that's really about it. It's been a hell of a journey. I was probably fighting a case from 2019, and I got sentenced 2021. Now I'm home 2024. I did 5 years out of the 6 years. And the feds, they do it by months. They sentence you by months. So I got 72 months. And it was tough. They had me all over the world. Not all over the world, but I was all over the country and everything. Not the country necessarily, but I was moving around. I was in Valhalla when I got snatched. I went to Orange County Jail. Then I went to Oklahoma Cushing. They put me on a Conair plane. Then I went to Mississippi Tallahatchie. Then I went back to Oklahoma Cushing. And then I was stationed off in Indiana. That's where I finished my time at. You know what I mean? Indiana Terror Hut, medium, FCI. It's not a dropout yard or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm active in situations, but yeah. So that's the story. I ended up getting stabbed in there and all that. How the feds work is different. You know what I mean? It goes by cars. I was on game time in the spot because I'm affiliated or whatnot. But it's for the bigger picture. Give back, uplift the community. I ain't with this street stuff no more. I changed my whole life around. I'm sticking strictly to corporate businesses. I'm a boxer. I'm semi-pro right now. I train for New Breed Boxing, gyms in Goshen. I'm planning on turning pro no later than next December. So it's a lot of work. Things got to get done. I'm Young Riders, part of the Rough Riders. You know what I mean? We got a lot of good things going on. Things in motion here to help better and help change the world. We come up with algorithms. Get up with other like-minded people and stay striving, rising above greatness, geniusly striving. You know what I mean? That's what I'm on. So That's the story right there.
How you ended up getting stabbed in the feds though? You was messing with the New York car?
Yeah, the New York car and the blood car was in coalition. You know what I mean? In Indiana, like that's how we was rocking. So everybody from New York was, his family. In Indiana, they looking at us like foreigners. So to us, they already start hating on us. It don't matter if you dusty or if you got money. You say you from New York, they already got this. They already know how you coming with your bop. So they just hate it. But I ended up getting stabbed because over there, different spots are different with the game, with being on game time. So like you had a blood car, a crip car. Like as far as I go in the feds, it's blood and crip backing each other. And if we need assistance, we're gonna get New York gonna back us. Whatever the case may be. In Indiana now, every gang you could think of was in the same car. So it was a situation with a GD member and somebody from Indiana. And Indiana and St. Louis, that's like their backyard. So they're in coalition just in case it ever is a riot with the gang car or a white car, whatever the case may be. So long story short, something happened over the phone. I'm coming in from work. I was working in the kitchen. I was working sanitation. I'm coming in the kitchen, and I already could tell things looking mad wacky in the spot. So I walked in. I got the detail that I could get detailed. Less than 2 minutes, I'm already getting slid on and getting punched in my face. So I had to maneuver, you know what I mean, got sturdy. Boy, I ain't losing nothing, but I was doing my thing. Next thing you know, dudes rushed me. I got sidelined, had to get 3 stitches on the side of my right eye because when I got punched, I wear eyeglasses. So when the dude punched me, the glasses pierced my face. So when I got sidelined, obviously the glasses is off now, I'm fighting. When he do sideline, he opened up that wound where my face got pierced. So I had blood all over my face, everything was going crazy. I was still getting busy though. Socks and all that, you know what I mean? My boots ended up coming off because I had them laced up loose like they was Timbs or something, you know what I mean? So ever since then, I never had my boots unlaced anymore. But to get to the story, so we getting busy and somebody ended up hitting me in my back. So I felt a shock, like my arm just went out when I was fighting. So I felt a shock and I automatically had to think of something tactical. One of the members, the Moes, Peace Stone, Almighty, came to pick me up to help me get up out of that situation. But how I measured the situation, I had to let him go because I didn't want him to drown with me if they end up getting the best of me, So I let him go. He spun off and I just used the dude I was fighting. I grabbed him. He was really trying to get up out the spot, but I had to grab him and throw him over me and use him like a shield just in case they were trying to stab me up more and all that. Because I couldn't tell who was stabbing me. Who stabbed me in my back while I was fighting and getting busy. There's only so much you could do, you know what I mean? So that's how I ended up getting stabbed.
Where you got stabbed at though? You said in your back?
Yeah, my upper left back.
It was bad or what? Like?
Nah, it was like with an ice pick. It went in like 3 centimeters. Nerve. I think it hit a nerve because my nervous system in the back was moving funny. You know what I mean? But I got it back to par and everything, So at times I would still feel like a nerve stigma problem, but nothing crazy where I might go need surgery and all that. But yeah, I had to get the tetanus shot right after because it's iron and we in prison, so if things be dirty, you could die from stuff like that running through your veins in your body if you don't get the tetanus shots. They give you the tetanus shot, you get stabbed with a metal, or if you hit a metal or cut something.
Yeah. And you said that was in Terre Haute?
Yup, Terre Haute in Indiana. It was a medium FCI. We got USPs, FCIs, lows, and camps.
So what happened after that? They got everybody up out of there?
Yeah, everybody ran off. Trying to get low as best as possible. A lot of people the few of us that went to the hole, which is the box, whoever went to the shoot, only like 2 people got tickets. They see if there was a self-defense for me. They don't care, but it was too much people fighting to give everyone a ticket. You got to go back in the camera, facial recognition, whatever system they have. and they're gonna pin you and they're gonna come get you. They locked the whole facility down after that. You heard? They said that was one of the worst days in history. So much people got stabbed. I was good. I didn't have to go to the hospital or nothing. I was taken care of from.
So you said it was the Indiana car and the St. Louis car versus the Blood car?
Versus the whole gang car. How it usually goes is it's just an assist. So if the GD dude would have got into it, like how he got into it, and his GD members would have been there to back him, but due to it wasn't so much people around, it was just members lingering around. And when he attacked the Indiana dude, a St. Louis dude came and they seen it, so they came together and they transpired into we call it going up in the spot, but it's like a riot, like a war riot. And it's crazy because I don't care who you stab, what you do. Police is so dirty over there. That's like one of the KKK motherland. Police is so dirty over there. They don't care what happened. They're going to send you right back in the unit when you get out the shoe and everything. You're going to be right in the unit with the dude who stabbed you. So it's like you either got to hold it down and think about your car, because you can't just make executive moves like it's the state and Wild Wild West just on your time. Like, this is organized. So you have to talk to the heads of the car like, yo, I want to get in with him. I'm going to blow the spot on. Y'all can go knife for knife. Y'all can fight for fight. Y'all can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they'll honor it, and that's what it is. But if you just go and just attack the person, just expect to get up out the spot, because you got to think for your car too, because you could put your car in jeopardy and it would be a war on the compound. If that makes sense.
Yeah, man, that shit is different out there. In feds, that shit is very different.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a game, so that's why I always been, I got a good heart. I always been on building up and articulating moves for the community and towards the world. But now I really got it together, God gave me a second chance. Maybe everything didn't come back around for me as yet, but he gave me a second chance, and I'm gonna more than make it right. Because it's not like I wasn't doing the right thing before I left. I was just in the mix too. But so one thing I learned for sure: if you want to be in this corporate world and you want to have good longevity and be prosperous, you have to leave the streets alone. The streets is not cool, so that's what I recommend. Like, the streets is not cool; it's whack. You don't want to be living with this type of PTSD or in this mental framework through paranoia and be ready to go on any and everything. Because money and violence don't mix. So that's what's going to end up happening if you're in the streets, because you're going to need to be protected and be able to protect yourself and yours. So that's what I definitely say. But man, I articulated like so much blueprints, inventions. When you get the time to sit down, you know how to tap in, especially if you're in tune with the universe already, and you're a spiritual person, you believe in God, whatever the case may be. You pay attention to the people, places, things, and circumstances that's being flung around you now. You understanding the law of attraction for real. You understand whether it's positive or negative. And literally, whatever you think, you will manifest as you wish. You know what I'm saying? God will you to do that. So I just say that to say, I pay attention and I listen, and I ask the Holy Spirit to be with me. So, when through my building, he enlightened me and gave me infinite wisdom. You know what I mean? And so I used it, I utilized it, and man, I made a lot of things happen for myself, and I did it with no money. And I'm so in tune with so much powerful people, successors, business owners, just everything is beautiful, and that's what we here for. We put on earth to figure out how we could utilize each other to help to grow. You know what I mean? It's not to go down in the drain. So that street life is over with.
So let me ask you though, does Nyack in that area, do they got projects and shit?
Yeah, absolutely. We got projects and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm in it now, respectfully, until I get back on my feet and find my own apartment and stuff. But it's the suburbs, you heard? It's the best. You get the best of all worlds in there, because the Tappan Zee, Nyack is Rockland County is from the Tappan Zee Bridge all the way to the George Washington Bridge. So it's over like 30 cities in that county. It's also the fifth richest county in New York. So you can just imagine what it's looking like. Like, it's suburban. We got lake houses, do Hudson's right there. It's just beautiful. Like, it's billionaire vibes out there when you go out there. But it's a hood in there. It gets sticky, but it's just it's beautiful though. It's the suburbs, so it hit a little different. You know what I mean? We got the city life in there. We in the suburbs, so we having the suburban life already. We got the sticks in there. We got the country part in there. So it's the best of all worlds. Everything right there. Jersey, PA, Connecticut. Everything is right there in my area. Everything. So it's beautiful. I would advise to go check it out when you get a chance. So.
Yeah, I stay shooting up over there by that Palisades. It's heavy Haitians out there, right?
It's too diverse. You just probably seen when you went to the mall, it's probably like a thing. They was all out there, or you probably was in Spring Valley. There's a lot of Haitians in Spring Valley, a city called Spring Valley. A lot of Jews, you know what I mean? And a lot of Mexicans, you know what I mean? But there's all types of different Latin people out there, and all type of different people in the world. It's just like New York City, just like that. You know, the area is not so filled with people like that. But you better be in the car. You could walk around and stuff, but you rather be in the car. It's not like New York City where you can move around, walk blocks, get on the train. You can do all that up there too, but you're gonna want to be in the car.
They got their own jail up there, or they go to Valhalla, or what?
Yeah, they got their own jail, Orange County jail. They got, Rockland County jails in Rockland, and then more upstate, like Orange County, where I was residing at Middletown. We got Orange County jail with new people from Newburgh. Everybody from Orange County goes there, you know. Same in Rockland. So only reason why I went to Valhalla is because Rockland County jail doesn't have a contract vendor with the feds to hold federal inmates. It's only Valhalla, MDC. MCC was open at the time too, but they closed it down. They're using it for whatever they're using it for. Whatever jail that got a federal holding contract, that's where you'll go if it's within the district. I caught the case within the Southern District of New York. So that runs from certain parts of New York City all the way up to certain parts of upstate. So that's why I went to Valhalla, because that's a Southern District federal holding facility. Man, I appreciate it, man. You know, just tell the story. Just let them know what it's like. You're going to see me more on my YouTube channel, Wrangling Productions. You can follow me on Instagram at The Real Matthew Wrangling, Facebook, Matthew Wrangling, Snapchat, TYB_Doe. You know what I mean? Just follow me, man. I'm in tune with good people. It's a good man right here doing the interview. Man, we doing amazing things if we at work, man. God bless everybody. Everybody stay sturdy out there. Stay safe, man. Remember, health is wealth. And you want to be mentally, spiritually, and physically in tune with the universe. And you want to always just articulate positive situations for yourself in life, you know, because that's what matters, you know. Positive mental framework. You want to know how to negotiate. You want to know how to problem solve. Like, so let's come up with an algorithm. Let's help change the world, make it a better place. You heard?
Oh, fact. So you said you be spitting and shit?
I mean, I'll say certain stuff, but that's not really my vibe.
What you be doing?
Poetic, dude.
What you be doing? What you said you be messing with the music?
Yeah, I'm in tune in the music game, but I'm really like, my chair is different in the music game. You know, I'm a high vibrational person, so people just like being around my energy. You know, I'm very positive. You know, however that looks to the mind, but I don't be in this stew rapping or nothing. I be with the guys though. You know, I know a lot of people that's in the game personally.
Hey yo, make sure y'all go on Spotify and check that new single from me and King Taco. It's called Finer Things, you heard? That's on all streaming platforms. You heard? Me and the boy working. You heard? King Taco, the next R&B sensation. Check this song